Hey guys, it's me Parker. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing sign readings today for the new moon in Gemini, happening tonight. So as I'm recording it, it's Saturday 17th. Hopefully I usually post on Sundays. I kind of want to have these out tonight. So like if you're sitting at home or whatever tonight and you're wondering about the new moon, because it is tonight. If not, I'll have it posted tomorrow, but we will be working with this new cycle opening up, at least for the next month. It's new moon, new cycle. So I'm just going to be pulling one or two cards. This is going to be very short and sweet, to the point. We're just going to look at general themes, a very general message for your sign, kind of what you can expect to see coming in, over this new moon. And again, it's in the sign of Gemini, which is another mercurial sign. Your sign, Virgo, this reading's for Virgo, is ruled by Gemini, or ruled by Mercury, just like Gemini is. So there's that kind of sister aspect going on. Ooh. All right, Virgo. What can Virgo expect to see coming in with this new moon in Gemini, please, Spirit? Messages for Virgo. What themes will Virgo be working with over this new moon, please? Ooh. Let's see. Temperance. We'll do two more shuffles. Oof. We'll see what actually comes out. There's some painful cards showing. Virgo. What can Virgo expect to see coming in? Ooh, I knew that was going to come out. That's so interesting. It kind of came out sideways. The Ace of Swords showing with a father. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I just did the Leo reading. Some of you might be cuspers, and your energy featured really heavily in their reading, as well as this card, the Hangman, which is the opposite sign of you, Pisces. Your card, the Hermit, was coming out, and it's very similar energy to this Hangman. It denotes like a period of time where you're pulling back, a little bit isolated to work things out, to see what specifically with the Hangman, a new perspective on something. It came out sideways. That is neither here nor there. You may kind of feel like you're caught between yourself and others at this time. I'm gonna pull a couple cards to clarify why this came out sideways like that. In the deck, we had a split. So we had Sword of Truth, Ace of Swords, which is kind of what the Hangman does in that hanged state there. I was looking for a Sword of Truth with some kind of new perspective. With the Father of Swords, which is that Gemini moon energy as far as I'm concerned. So this is looking like gaining a new understanding on something for sure, a new perspective. Through this new moon energy, that's a big sort of truth there, like that lightning bolt. Yeah, this is masculine energy, but it is a court card for the air signs, which is Gemini, so I'm just seeing it as that new moon energy. It's like a new way of seeing something, or a new way of communicating. The main underlying energy that we have is the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Do you have a Daughter of Wands there as well, which can be very inspirational, like new ideas and creativity. So with these two together, that is a lot of options. Again, remember how I was saying, okay, that's making a little more sense. So remember I was saying the Hangman coming sideways. It's not upright, it's not upside down. If it's upright, I would expect to see you guys currently in or going into, with this new moon phase, a period of self-reflection, you know, a meditative sort of energy, withdrawing from others. Upright or upside down, I would say maybe the bat is getting ready to fly out of the cave and go hunting again, you know, like on the move again. Sideways, how I was getting kind of that energy of being drawn between people, yourself and people, yourself and people, kind of in and out of that isolated state, or in and out of that time for yourself, or how to allocate time for yourself. And it makes sense with this main underlying energy. The Seven of Cups is characterized by a lot of cups in the sky. There's a lot of options for fulfillment. A lot of, you know, it's like fantasies, like dreaming a dream in the clouds. Like there's so many things that I can do, but in this I'm kind of seeing it as people, especially with this sideways energy, being drawn in and out of that Hangman state, because then we have the Eight of Pentacles in this deck specifically. That's a spider, obviously. That's an energy of networks. Webs are networks, you know, I'm taking it as socially. With the Eight of Pentacles, it's a very focused energy. It's like I'm putting my nose to the grind. I'm gonna stay up all night and write this book, or like I'm gonna, you know, like really take on a new craft and I'm gonna master it. Like it's really focused. With that network energy, and this card of options, it's the card of options, so many options. That network, it's like I'm just getting a sense of a lot of people around you, or a vast network of people, or many options with which to dedicate your time and energy. And it's kind of like there's a lot of different, you may even be delving into a lot of different crafts at this time. You may have just started a new job and then you got a job opportunity as well, and you're doing that on the side, like a side hustle, and then you also started a new hobby, or you joined a club or something, a vibe like, and then you're trying to balance out like your home life and your alone time. Like that's what this feels like. So I would expect to see like opportunities around you from that, basically. Let's talk about this Hangman. The deck's like, I'm ready, let's do it. Let's talk about this Hangman that came out sideways. So for Virgo, for this new moon, there's that King of Swords. That is a lot of communication too. You may also feel like you're trying to have your me time and people are talking at you or distracting you or interrupting you. Just getting kind of a vibe like that too with that Father of Swords. That's like, can be a lot of talking. Like I'm trying to rest and then there's like people coming at you with that King of Swords energy, communicating. You may also be having a lot of ideas at this time, and that's why it's like all these fantasies and options and possibilities. It's a card of possibilities. Like, oh, I want to work on that. I want to work on that. I want to work on that. Oh, but I haven't had my bath, you know, for a few days. My candles that I light or whatever, right? It feels like that. But there is that sort of truth coming in. There is some form of clarity or communication with that Queen of Swords now. Or maybe you're just talking to a lot of people. You're like, dot, 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 dot. And the next thing you know, it's like midnight to Queen. Those King and Queen of Air, again, that new moon energy in Gemini is all about communication, wit, intelligence. We'll do one more shuffle after this. Let's talk about this sideways Hangman, the Magician, major for you and Gemini. Let's talk about this Hangman for Virgo, for the new moon Gemini, please. Clarify the Hangman. What can they expect to see? Ace of Cups. I like that. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, new things with the new moon. that self-love, that's healing, that is falling in love. For some of you with that network energy, you know, you could be starting a new relationship. Yeah, to me, it's just feeling like that balance between taking time for yourself and others. Like she's looking at her cup there. She's like my cup, right? She looks a little forlorn, I guess. It's just feeling like that balance between others. Again, this is a card of like falling in love or new relationships, right? It doesn't have to be like love, it can just be new relationships, right? Maybe you're meeting people. On the bottom, we have an Eight of Swords and a Three of Wands. This is like the card of manifesting. Things are looking up, I'm looking out to the horizon. This is more of a stuck energy, like that sideways, and it's like mentally kind of boxed in. You may also, with that energy of the Ace of Swords and that the Ace of Swords and the King and Queen of Swords, with that ruling thoughts and communication, with this energy, it's like feeling mentally stuck or bound to something. You know, that with the Seven of Cups energy too, that can feel like confusion. So this could be very mental for some of you too. But there is an Ace of Swords there cutting this up. And I would say for some of you, if it's speaking to you that you've been feeling a little confused or mentally scattered, this looks like that clearing up, and then new things are coming in with this new moon. Self-love, I'm kind of picking up on a few things. So for some, it's that drawn between all these opportunities and people. I'm feeling a little scattered. You know, this may be coming, and again, this is new moon energy, so you may have been feeling blocked from that as well. I want to pull one more. Anything else for this new moon energy? To the Three of Wands. Yeah, this is more confirming what I was getting at before. Yes, for some of you, there's clarity coming in because of mental confusion or overactivity, darting thoughts, or, you know, just feeling kind of blocked in by your thoughts, right? Kind of stuck. Analysis paralysis, right? But for most of you guys, Virgos, I'm just getting that give and take energy because you're kind of scattered. There's a lot going on. I'm getting a lot of communication with those swords. And again, these possibilities for networks or dividing up your efforts between, remember that scenario with like the side hustle and a new hobby or a new club or something. And you're just like splitting up you're investing in a lot of different cups and possibilities at this time. And then this energy is like how Six of Pentacles, like how he is doling out, he's got all that wealth, those resources, they're asking for a handout. People might be asking for your help too. They're asking for a handout. It is a giving energy, but they also receive. It's a reciprocal giving energy. It can also be a gift, especially with this. But I would say the message here is to, you know, this is talking about balance between self and others. So finding a way to do that. But overall, the overall theme is there's a lot going on, and it's like finding the time to balance out and get back to yourself between all of that, because there's a lot of communication. You may have a lot of ideas, you know, and then there's that Two of Wands, which we had 2 to the 3. You may start to follow some of these ideas or opportunities or paths. You're putting effort into it, right? That network energy. That's the Eight of Pentacles there. That network energy. And then you may start also feeling kind of blocked in or blocked by that or kind of stuck. And the reason is because you're not giving back to yourself too. You have to prioritize that as well. So yeah, a lot going on for you guys. I wish you guys all the best. Have fun this weekend with the new moon. Until next time, take care.